The scene opens up with Barry and Carter standing near the portal near Professor Mitchell.
Look, Professor, we need to explain why we're here.
Dude, he's a history teacher. How can he help?
Do you got any better ideas, Barry?
All right. Yeah, you're right. Fine.
Okay, look. Arya's gone. She's got taken by some weird-looking creatures of some kind.
Professor Mitchell sighs, looking at the portal.
They're the souls of the undead possessing humans.
And you know this because of...
I've encountered them before.
Oh, an RPG kind of thing.
It's a long story for now. We need to find out what they want with Arya.
It might have something to do with these?
Barry and Carter pull out their crystals. The scene changes back to Arya, who's awakening inside of her dungeon cell.
Give me the crystals.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Give me the crystals.
Look, I gave mine to Barry and Carter. Ask them. I should probably get going because my dad's going to freak the hell out if I'm late. And guess what? It's pizza night and I'm not missing it.
I've waited far too long to allow a pathetic little teenager to get in my way. Now give me the crystals.
There are footsteps approaching behind Arya, and she looks over her shoulder. Miter appears from out of nowhere.
You'll be lucky if you ever manage to escape this place alive.
The scene changes to Professor Mitchell, Barry, and Carter still discussing what to do next.
Look, how were we supposed to know these things had crazy superpowers? And those creature things, we're looking for them?
It's not something you'll see every day, I suppose.
Like a history teacher who lives near the woods next to some kind of strange portal next door. I mean, come on, dude. It's weird.
Okay, first of all, don't call me dude. Second, as weird as all of this is, you both need to forget about all of this. I'll find Arya. Besides, the crystal's powers might already started to bond with.
Okay, you can tell us now, or we'll bring the others here and show them your little magic trick.
The scene changes to Arya and Miter circling each other.
And who and what are you supposed to be, dude? What are you?
My name is Miter.
Yeah, whatever. Look, I'm just going to see myself off, okay? Deuces.
Arya, sensing the coming attack, and looks over her shoulder at the incoming purple blast of energy. Arya groans in pain, hands clutching her chest. Miter smirks. Arya gets up and runs.
Catch me if you can, lady.
Arya looks for something to help her. She sees a couple of large hooks and magically entangles them with Miter's mace. Miter shoots another purple magical blast and misses Arya by a hair. Arya grabs a crossbow and shoots an arrow at Miter, hitting him in the right shoulder.
Ow! Ugh!
Miter pursues her again. Arya keeps shooting more arrows, some hitting the wall while evading more magical attacks. Arya finds a portal, and it sucks her in. The scene returns to Professor Mitchell, Barry, and Carter.
So, when you said you encountered these things, right, you were talking about some kind of play or something, right, Professor?
I fought them a long time ago. Someone has been dabbling in the dark magic. A few centuries ago, I was the apprentice to Merlin, who was the best friend of King Arthur. Merlin had fallen in love with a young woman named Gabriella Shadowmoon. She eventually betrayed Merlin and began a war that almost destroyed everything.
So what you're saying is that King Arthur was real? Awesome.
Yep. Shortly after, during the final days of the war with Gabriella, she used her dark magic to banish me inside a cave for centuries, which I soon discovered that I escaped. But between good and evil magic, however, I'm the remaining mythical master. Oh shit! Combining our remaining magic energy, filling Gabriella beneath the surface of the earth.
And you think she's back after the crystals?
Maybe, but I must get you guys to the command center.
Command center?
Yeah, Merlin's catacombs and beneath what remains of Camelot.
This is cool and all, but how is that helping us find Arya? She's not just gonna fall out the sky and land on the car or something.
A portal opens up in front of them. Arya falls right out in front of them.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. One minute I was getting attacked by some guy in weird armor or whatever that thing they were, or whatever through this creepy place, and the next thing I knew, I'm a deer in headlights in the middle of the fucking road.
Oh man. At least you're safe.
Professor Mitchell and the gang encounter and fight Miter and the undead creatures who followed Arya through the portal.
Guys, stay close.
Come on, you freaks! Let's dance!
Arya punches one of the creatures in the stomach, while Barry drops another one to the ground with a spin kick. Two more creatures take their place.
What a crazy day.
Make sure you tell your Empress she won't win.
This is only the beginning. I'll be back.
Miter and the undead creatures disappear with a rush of wind in front of the group.
That's the best he can do.
Let's get out of here. It's getting late. Besides, I don't want your parents knowing about this little outing.
I bet you don't.
I'll fill you in tomorrow, but right now, let's go.
The scene changes to the next day at Avalon Cove High. Jason walks down the hall to his locker when someone brushes up against him, knocking his books out of his backpack. Jason ignores the rowdy class clowns when he walks into the classroom, sitting in her seat. Rose is checking her homework when another girl knocks Rose out of her desk.
You weird? You barely say anything. What are you, on mute?
Rose clenches her fist but tries to keep herself together. Amanda grabs one of Rose's pencils and snaps it in half when Jason steps up to her. Back off.
Or what?
I'm Jason. I'm new here. And you must be the girl who shames others you think is not as good looking as you or whatever, right? You're such an embarrassment. Amanda takes a swing at Jason, but Jason flicks the punch away. You know, I gotta be honest. I don't normally hit girls. Amanda swings again and again. Arya walks over and slaps Amanda in the face.
Hey, how many times do I have to tell you if you touch Rose again, I'm beating your ass.
Stay out of this, Arya. Just remember, you better watch your back.
I guess you're right. Oh yeah. How's your nose hit? Has your nose healed from the last time I broke it? I don't mind giving you another one.
Whatever, but I promise you this isn't over.
Hey, thanks. Stay travel with my friend. I'm Arya. You're Jason, right?
Don't mention it.
Not much of a talker, I see. But there's something about him I just can't shake. I'll have to keep an eye out on him just to be safe.
The scene changes to Jason's locker. It's lunchtime. Rose walks up behind him, tapping him on the shoulder.
Hey there.
Hi. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, I just want to say thank you for sticking up for me and everything.
No problem. I hate people like that anyway. I know what that's like, being bullied and all, but trust me, you really should try standing up for yourself, you know? You need to have some self-confidence in yourself.
So, I was thinking maybe we could, hang out sometime. No, I mean, not that we have to. I mean,
Rose, look, I would honestly hang out with you, but I can't. I got somewhere to be tonight. Huh? Jason starts to walk off and Rose calls after him.
wait, just wait, please.
Jason turns to face Rose.
I'm not really expecting us to hang out. I just figured that with you being new, maybe, we could get to know each other a bit better.
Okay, Rose, look, I hear you. I do. I'm really sorry. I can't right now. Rose writes on a piece of paper. Rose gives it to Jason.
Well, if you do ever feel like hanging out, here's my address on the paper. You could come over sometime.
Thanks. Well, see you around, Rose. The scene changes to Gabriella's lair. Gabriella is sitting on her throne, glaring at Miter.
I see Arya survived, and it seems he's preparing to train a new generation of mythic masters. I should have known. Miter, I'll give you one last chance to bring me the crystals. If you fail, your punishment will be swift.
I understand, my Empress. I will not fail you again. I promise you that.
These fools won't know what hit them.
The scene changes back to Avalon Cove High. Professor Mitchell walks into the classroom.
Okay, who can tell me their favorite part of the Arthurian legend?
Suddenly, a large earthquake rocks the school, and everyone panics. My bad. Principal Watson is on the PA. Students, remain calm. The mayor has declared a state of emergency. Please report to the front of the school for immediate dismissal. Again, remain calm. Professor Mitchell gathers Arya, Barry, and Carter together.
Professor, now would be a good time to have that talk, if you know what I mean.
We gotta go. If this is what I think it is, we gotta act fast. Follow me.
What could go wrong?
This just keeps getting weirder.
Professor Mitchell brings the kids to his lair.
Okay, so what's the plan here? I mean, come on, we can't stop these guys. How can we stop these guys? We can't.
Look, you can do this. But you won't do it alone. Ever since Gabriella, I've had these waiting just in case I ever need to use them and harness their powers.
What the hell are you talking about now?
Professor Mitchell reveals their mythic changers.
These are your mythic changers. Use these to become mythic legends.
I gotta sit down. My head hurts.
You've got to be kidding. Wait, what the hell is a mythic legend anyway?
Well, that's a likely. Well, that's a long story. You'll just have to wait and find out for yourselves.
Okay, guys, that's enough. What do you want us to do with these things?
Your crystal harness the magic powers of energy of the mystic crystal. The exact origins of the mystic crystals were lost in time. At some point during the age of King Arthur, a young Merlin discovered one of the crystals, and during King Arthur's last battle, Merlin created the Order of Mythic Masters and managed to split them all into 5 subcrystals and direct to pass them task to keeping Gabriella sealed to each new generation. I had to keep them hidden. If the wrong hands were to have gotten their hands on them, the world as you know it would be destroyed.
How do you know we are the right hands?
The crystals chose you. There must be some reason behind it.
Can they, I don't know, unchoose us?
They're already bonded with your DNA. That's what gives you your powers. But if you were born with magic abilities, you will see that the power is more like a power boost. The only way you lose these powers if you were killed.
Oh boy. Look, all I know is it's turning into a real mess. I didn't ask to be a superhero or whatever.
You are given these powers for a reason, but you have to figure out what that reason is.
The 3 take their changers.
So what now? If there's a code is something we have to say?
All you have to do is say power of the heavens, mythic legends, and you'll be transformed. You'll know what to do.
Seriously? Hey, Carter, did you come up with something like that or what?
I mean, it kind of works.
Sure it does.
Look, you 3 need to focus here. You're going to need to work together if you want to be. It won't be easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. But you'll be here. But I'll be here to help you every step of the way.
Well, what are you guys waiting for?
The 4 teleport back to Avalon Cove, where Miter awaits them with more sinister creatures.
Okay, guys, let's do this.
Together, the 3 prepare to morph.
Power
of the heaven, mythic legend.
In a flash, the 3 teams morphed for the first time. Arya's outfit was pink, Barry's was blue, Carter wore green.
Blue, mythic legend.
Green, mythic legend.
Pink, mythic legend.
Eyes light up.
Well, well, well. Mythical legends, huh? Maybe this will be worth my time.
Miter advances toward the 3 mythic legends. Miter fires his laser eyes right at them. The legends dodge out of the laser's path.
If this is all you can do, you won't last much longer here.
Miter hoists up a heavy car and throws it. Arya performs the front flip in front of it and kicks it back and kicks Miter in the chest.
Call your weapons. They're in your belt.
You got it, Professor.
The 3 summon their mighty weapons. Arya has a magic crossbow, Barry a magic blaster, and Carter a magical axe.
No, this cannot be. This is ridiculous. You're nothing compared to me. I won't be beaten by insignificant bugs like you.
Miter summons a shield and fires off blast or dark energy. The legends dodge out of the way of the attacks, although Arya easily blows them away with one shot from her magic crossbow.
Is that all you got? Here you go.
Let me give it a shot.
Barry uses his mythic blaster and fires a giant wave of water before Miter could defend himself, leaving Carter to slam his mythic axe into the ground.
Mythic axe.
The strike of Carter's axe begins, causing shockwaves all around Miter.
This will take a while to do it. Take this. Here we go.
You may have won this time, but I swear to you, we will be back.
Miter opens up a purple portal back to the underworld and goes through it. The scene changes to Gabriella's throne room. Gabriella is circling around Miter menacingly.
So, Argus has taught them to become mythic legends.
My apologies, my Empress. I should have foreseen this outcome.
Yes, you should have.
Gabriella places her hand on Miter's head. Bolts of lightning shoot out. Miter drops to his knees and falls on the ground in human form, unconscious. With Gabriella standing over him, smirking and laughing, she opens up a portal and sends him through it.
Let this be a lesson. I do not take defeat lightly.
The scene changes to the command center. The new legends and Professor Mitchell sit and try to come to grips with everything that has happened to them. Professor Mitchell waves his hand over their wands and turns them into modern age cell phones.
Always keep these with you. They'll access your changers when you need them. And you can use them to contact me if you can use them to contact me if I'm not around.
So, do y'all think Miter's gone for now or something?
Unfortunately not. By a long shot. Knowing Gabriella, she'll try again. I know it's a lot to take in.
You can say that again.
Your lives has just been changed in the ways you couldn't imagine. You need each other now, and the world needs you.
The scene changes to Avalon Cove graveyard. Rose walks around standing over her mother's grave. She spots a shadowy figure not far off from where she is, and she walks over to see Jason standing over a grave.
Who's there?
It's me, Rose.
Rose? What are you doing here?
Do I need a reason? Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Rose, wait. Look, I just wasn't expecting anyone out here. Are you okay?
I'm hanging out in a graveyard, Jason. Does it seem like I'm okay?
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
I know. So, what's your story?
Well, I came out here to visit my mom's grave. Just think I'm a bit weird, huh? Wandering around a graveyard at night.
No, I don't think you're weird, Jason.
Well, I'm adopted, so she's not exactly my birth mother. Not that I ever knew my birth parents to begin with. But she died in a car accident when I was a baby. My dad hasn't really been the same ever since. he kind of became pretty busy with his work, and, well, he was hardly ever around.
Jason and Rose sit on a bench together.
Seriously, Rose, why are you out here?
Do you ever feel like you're an outcast around everyone because you're different from them?
As long as I can remember. But I've come to realize that I'm not always alone.
You're never alone. You just need to find the right people to come into your life.
You really believe that?
Of course. I mean, I'm here, aren't I?
You're quite chatty once you get started.
The scene changes to Jason walking Rose home.
Hey, thanks for walking me home, Jason.
Hey, beats one around a graveyard any day.
You realize this is our longest conversation ever, right? We should do it again sometime.
Yeah, you should.
There's a dance coming up. Are you going by any chance?
Not really. To be honest, I've never been one for school dances. It's not my thing, but how about you?
Well, no one's ever asked me yet, but you never know. But hey, if you change your mind, I'll save you a dance. Good night, Jason.
The scene changes to someone hiding in the shadows, watching Jason.
See you soon, Jason.
The scene changes to inside Rose's bedroom. Rose looks out her window, looking up at the night sky, and closes her eyes. Bolts of lightning shoot through the air. Rose grabs her phone, calling Arya.
Hey, it's me. I think we may need to talk.